What's going on, trenders? You are locked into Trending with Nate, and today I am with the viral sensation, Sliime. Sliime, it is amazing to have you here. How are you?
Feeling good. Feeling good about yourself?
I'm good. Excited to have you here. Now, before we get started, guys, I need to delve into the name. Why Sliime?
Sliime. Yeah. You know what? I'm just going to keep it straight. I'm not going to lie to you. It just came about, like, my mate was like, Sliime is just a word that's going to stick.
Yeah.
And it just went from that, I'm not going to lie to you. And then, yeah, it just, obviously there's other things behind it, like, sort of, a couple of people have been calling me Sliime here and there for other reasons, but...
Okay.
We
won't get into that today.
Yeah, we're not going to bring that forward, so I just say to them, it's
That's a whole different show.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just come about like that.
Okay, so of course, everyone knows you. Your viral track, Lenga, it exploded. It was everywhere. I think every single video on my FYP was literally just Lenga, skip one, Lenga, skip one, Lenga, Lenga, skip one. How was that, first of all? Let's talk about the inspiration behind it first.
I think it was just a beat. Like, I heard the beat, and as soon as it played, I just heard the flute, and then obviously hearing that flute, you can just hear the South Asian in it. So I instantly thought, you know what, I need to make this about South Asians. I really need to bring the culture forward with this one.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I was just like, in my head, I just thought, I'll put my Asian thing in a Lenga.
And that should look 10 times Lenga.
You know what I mean? So like, I've just put that on the beat, and I was like, what have I just made? And then at first it was just that, you know, put my Asian thing in a Lenga, and then the rest of the track took like 10, 15 minutes. But just that, I knew I was onto something with that. So yeah, I loved making it.
Did you think it would have gone as viral as it did?
No, nowhere near. I mean, I knew initially there was going to be some sort of traffic on it, because like, I knew like I've got some sort of Asian fan base, so they're going to see it, and there's going to be girls that might, you know, participate. But when I woke up and then seeing there was, you know, like 500 posts, and then it got to 1,000, then it was like 2,000. I'm like, what have I done? But like, I weren't complaining at all, because I'm just watching these videos.
Was it a bit overwhelming seeing those numbers?
It was, yeah. It was quite overwhelming. Like, I couldn't believe it at first. I was like it just didn't feel real. Yeah. I was just too busy just watching the videos and enjoying them, and then I'm like, wait, it's my song playing in every single one of them. So yeah, it was just one of those ones. It took me a while.
I'm sure even Neelam Gill.
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
she made a video to it as well.
Quite a few girls did it. Like, quite a few famous girls, and it's just like mad. Like, I can't believe they did it. But yeah. And
it wasn't just UK, because I saw American Desi influencers doing it, Canadian, even like back in India they were doing it. Like, it was everywhere.
I think that's where it mainly is. I think it was a lot of the Indian girls who, you know, just jumped on it and then just took it to another level. So, you know, big up to the Indians. But obviously South Asians altogether, you know, our cultures are quite similar in some aspects. So, you know, it's good that everyone got to, you know, dive into it. So, yeah.
100%. And so the response obviously has been overall very positive. Yeah. And when you did drop the sound, it was just that little clip. Were you nervous whether you would get the same love for the full track? Because usually you see, like, with some of these TikTok trends, you have a viral sound, and then people listen to the full track, and it's a bit underwhelming.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Was that pressure?
There was, but that was only coming from like a, you know, like a criticism perspective on myself as an artist. I kind of knew that, like, you know, I've got substance in my music, so I knew the rest of the track wasn't going to be bad. It was going to be, you know, enjoyable, but then it turned out to be, you know, a lot of people did enjoy it more than I thought they would. So yeah, like, the belief in myself was there. Like, I knew there was going to be something to follow up. And yeah, you're right. I mean, with a lot of these TikTok sensations now, you get a lot of, hate to say it, but one-hit wonders. You know, you've got people that come in and out. And it just relies on if you've got substance in your music. So if you're a good musician and, you know, a good rapper, then you can take it to that next level.
Do you think that's giving you a bit of pressure as well? Because you don't want to be the one-hit wonder now.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I can't just stop there, do you know what I'm saying? I need to push forward. But yeah.
Let's talk about the video. So had you shot this before you had gone viral?
No, it was after, actually. We did it quite quick. It was all wrapped up in a matter of days, so big up to everyone on that. But yeah.
Did you think about the concept, like having, you know, beautiful Lenga in like the hood settings. You thought about that. You were the brains behind that.
I mean, it was only right. Like there was nothing else. Like I couldn't picture any other music video to this. To be fair, like you know, it's where I'm from. It's the ends. But then at the same time, you got girls and lengas. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't see that.
We don't really see that. Do you know what I mean?
So yeah, I'm glad I brought it forward. I'm not really bothered if anyone thinks it's, you know, bad or not. I'm just glad they saw it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they know about it.
So what was life like for you before Lenga? Like, were you still making music? What were you doing? When did you first get into music?
I mean, I first got into music properly, like, I think beginning of 2021. Before that, I was always into music as a passion. I was like freestyling in the back of the bus and that.
Yeah. As you do.
Yeah, I mean. And then it just went from there. Yeah, like it was only within the 2021 I started taking it seriously, and I started to see how like engaged the South Asians actually are in this sort of music. And then I was just like, you know what? There's not really a proper representative there, like especially for the Bengalis who just needs to go to that next level. And I'm just like, I'm looking at these people that are enjoying my music. I'm like, I can't just leave them like that. You know what I'm saying? I need to make sure that they're proud to the max. So so I got to take it the full step.
So this was your first time really incorporating the Desi side of things into your music too?
It's not the first time. I've done it with lyrics. I do it with lyrics quite a lot, but in terms of visuals, 100%. I went all out with this one. But yeah, I've mentioned quite a few lyrics. I don't know if I can say them here, but you've probably heard them on a couple of other songs. But yeah, you'll anyone watching, just go back to my other songs.
Give it a little YouTube
give it a listen.
That's it.
You'll see for yourself.
So in terms of your upcoming music, what have you got planned?
Plenty more to say. I can't say too much, but
you have to give us a little bit of an exclusive. Come on, you've come all the way from Sheffield.
You know, I mean, if people are keeping an eye out on my socials, you'll see that I've been with Naughty Boy quite a lot. You know, there's been quite a few people I've been linking up since Lenga, so it's definitely going to be a big drop, the next one. Yeah, everyone's going to love it. Now,
Sliime, your track Lenga was on 53 million plays on TikTok, and then it was signed to Sony. Tell me about that. How did that come about?
I mean, this is like almost straight after posting the snippet, you know. I've uploaded it, and then I think it was like the next day I was just chilling in my room, and then somebody's messaged me from Sony, and like I didn't want to believe it. And then you know, we jumped on a call, and he was like, "Listen, we want to talk to you more about this song." And I was like, I can't believe this is happening. And you know, and then it just like the way it just come about was just crazy, man. Yeah.
Like you did mention, like you knew the song had something, but did you realise it was going to be like Sony level potential?
No, like not at all. Like because you don't really hear like South Asian artists getting signed by major labels. So that's why like when he first popped up to me, it was just like, this can't be real. Like I'm just looking at everything. I'm like,
checking the email address. Is this real?
I'm like, this can't. Like I'm just hoping it's fake, because I don't want to get my hopes up. But then it's like, it was crazy how it was. Yeah, it was just real, man. So yeah.
And then since the song was signed to Sony, what were the changes? What was the process?
I mean, we were just, they were very supportive with the song and getting it out there. They did a lot with, putting the video together as well. So yeah, they did their bit to push it, and I feel like they did a just amazing job with getting it out. So yeah, big up to the whole team.
100%. And now you have been on tour. What's that been like? Did you think to yourself you would now be on tour, like you'll be able to say, guys, I'm on tour? How is that?
It's just, it's mad seeing people sing a lyric, that I wrote down just in my spare time. I'm just rapping it, and then everyone's just saying the same lyric. It's just crazy. So yeah, it's mad.
So what cities have you been to so far?
I've been to Kent, I've been to Leicester, and it was just mad. The reception there was crazy. Everyone knew the song. And yeah, man, they just shut it down, and yeah, it was a great crowd. So yeah.
And do you think the girls have been loving it more than the guys?
Yeah. The girls were going off. They came, they were all in the front, looking gorgeous, and then yeah, man, they just shut it down. So yeah.
All right, what's been your favourite city so far?
I'd have to say Leicester.
Really?
Yeah, I'd have to say Leicester, I can't lie. It's just, I don't know. I went in and it was just different. I just felt like I was just loved by everyone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just walked into the front and then it's like they said Sliime.
Mm-hmm.
And then just the reaction was just sick. It's like, yeah, man, it's just like, I just felt really at home. You know what I mean? So yeah.
What's it like for you, like mentally and emotionally, now being so much in the public eye, being on tour? Because I feel like there is pressures, it can be draining. How have you been dealing with that?
I mean, me as a person anyway, I'm quite, low key. I don't really be out and about as much as everyone thought I would. And privacy is a big thing to me as well, hence why I wear the mask.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, keeping out of the way of everyone's not really been an issue, but I do get recognised a few times. I've been recognised a few times. So
is that with or without?
Well, when it's with the mask, people are instant hysteria. When I ain't got the mask on, people are like,
trying to figure it out.
Yeah, is that him? It's not him. But then they see on my stories later and they have to confirm it. If they see that, if they're in the same place. And then later on, when I'm gone, they realise, okay, I just saw Sliime. Yeah.
So when did you first decide, I'm going to wear the ballet and kind of conceal your identity a bit?
I think it was around the same time I started taking music seriously. Yeah, I mean, it was just, that's when it's like as soon as I put my foot down, I thought, you know what, I knew that was the point I need to start covering myself up because, online, once you put something up, it's up. So I thought, you know what, sooner I get the mask on, the better.
So was it more of a protecting your bubble kind of decision? So you can be out and about with your family, with your loved ones, and be away from being Sliime. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I want to completely separate. So when I'm out and about doing whatever I'm doing, sometimes I don't want to be known as Sliime. Sometimes I just want to be who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of want to separate him because as a rapper, I just, there's a lot of attention on you, and like I said, as who I am, I just don't really like all the attention. So I feel like I just like separating them both.
Do you think that's kind of helped you not get lost in the sauce a bit? The fact you've been able to keep your personal and your online persona separate?
100%, because it's common how people say fame gets to your head. So I feel like it's a good way to remind me that. Just a good way for to remind me not to let anything get to my head in terms of fame or attention. Yeah, I've never really been a big fan of clout chasing or whatever. So it's just
I want to just quickly go back to when you said that you don't really see South Asian rappers getting signed to labels like Sony. Do you think as a South Asian rapper it was harder for you to kind of get on that track rather than, let's say, someone from the non-Desi community?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Because, I mean, in the music industry, especially the UK rap, South Asians haven't really got a spotlight. There's.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think that we are kind of the outsiders in the rap game, especially in the UK scene?
Me, personally, I just feel like there's just not really been South Asians in the forefront of many things just because of our culture. Because I never thought I'd be a rapper. If you asked me 10 years ago what I'd do, I never thought I'd be a rapper. But it's because it's not in our culture to be the forefront of entertainment. It's kind of we you got your parents as you're growing up, they're telling you to be doctors and lawyers, and you know what I mean. This is just the basics. So we're always tailored to them kind of roles. So it's
So how do you balance that, your culture and then the path you want to go down?
Just through the mask. It's all through the mask.
It comes down to the mask.
Yeah.
He's guys, once he takes off the mask, he's a lawyer. he's a part-time doctor.
And whatever my mum wants him to be.
He does it all. But do you think South Asian artists are kind of expected to go down the South Asian route? You see our Desi industry and, we do have Bengali artists like Mumsy, Nish, but none of them are in the mainstream, whereas you've been able to do it and you're on, you've got the traction to be in the top of that scene. So do you feel like you would balance it with the Desi scene or not?
Yeah, I would. Only for the purpose of bringing South Asia as a whole forward with me. So if I can get my foot into the industry, because I've been knocking on the doors of the industry for a while, and people from the main industry know me. So like, I've spoken to Heady One. I've been in a freestyle competition with him. I've had what's it called? Like story shares from from Stormzy.
Wow.
So yeah, there's been quite a few names. So like, I want to make sure that it's not just Sliime being brought forward as me as an artist. I want to make sure that they know where I come from and what I stand for. So that way, it's not just me.
You're opening doors.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's not just it's not like just me, the only South Asian. There's going to be a lot more, and that's like exactly what I see.
You know, like in your city, you're from Sheffield. You know, I don't think we hear about a lot of artists coming from that city, especially not a South Asian artist. Is there any? Are you the only one? What's it like? What is the music scene there?
It's quiet, to be fair. I mean, you've got Yorkshire, you've got South Asians from Yorkshire, like, so G-Bugs, big up G-Bugs, he's coming in hard, and him, you can hear the Northern in his voice, and you can also hear the South Asian in his voice, which I think is amazing. But yeah, I mean, other than that, the scene's really quiet. It's just, you've got all sorts of backgrounds, people jumping onto music, but it's all quiet, so soon enough we'll be hearing more artists from Sheffield.
Love that. Now, Sliime, we could say you're kind of new in the industry, and you've already been making some waves. People are getting in touch with you. Tell me who and tell me about it.
The most notable one I've got to say is Naughty Boy. Shout out to Naughty Boy.
Yeah.
Serious, humble, very humble guy, and he's a super producer. Everyone knows his songs.
Yeah.
We just clicked instantly, like when I was talking to him.
How did he first get in touch with you?
I think he must have just come across my Instagram, and then he dropped me a message on Instagram, and then we got to talking. He seen I was down to work. He was, he was more than enthusiastic, because I feel like his intentions are just so right, because he's really trying to push South Asians as well. Because it was me, him, Billy Khan, and JK as well. We've all been in a little pot. So yeah, he's just a great guy to work with. So yeah, we might be seeing something with him soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Any exclusive you can tell us? Without going into too much detail.
There might be a movie with me on it with the song. And yeah, you're gonna love it. I can't wait till it drops.
How was that? Because that's quite big to be making a track that's going in a movie after making a viral track.
Yeah.
That's two big things. Crazy. Like, straight away, how was that? Does it feel kind of surreal to you?
Yeah, definitely. Like, it was me being in like Naughty Boy's house on its own. It's just like, because the craziest thing was like being in his house, like, and him being such a casual guy and such a familiar guy, like like typical South Asian, and he's people I'm familiar with. And I'm looking around his house, and it's just like every other South Asian house I've been in. And then you just got a piano with a mobile on it with some crazy awards, and then just records like all over his house. And it's like, it's crazy to see, South Asian doing bits like that. It's inspiring, and it's just like, I'm so grateful that I've had the opportunity to work with him. That
just sounds amazing. I'm super excited to see the movie, whichever movie it is. I don't know, they're not telling me. And listen to the track. Now, since we're talking about movies, I want to ask, what's your favourite Bollywood movie? Do you watch them?
I'm familiar with the classics. I need to catch up on the recent ones, but I think I've just got to go with Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham. It's just
K3G. Yeah. We love a bit of K3G. Okay, now it is time for quick fire with Nay. All right, you've got 5 dinner guests you can invite. Dead or alive, who are you choosing?
5 dinner guests. Tupac, Michael Jackson, Kobe Bryant, Pele, and George Best.
Love that table. Okay, who is your dream collab?
Dream collab? I'd say Nav, Nav.
A lot of people say Nav. Why is that?
Brown Boy's coming up, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, love that. Okay, If there's any song of yours that you could erase from people's memory, which song would it be?
Brand New Drip. If anyone's still listening to that, forget about it. Just delete it off your playlist. I just don't like that song. Like, yeah.
We're not feeling it anymore.
Nah.
No. Okay, the weirdest food combo you love?
Oh, no. I'm going to say it. Please don't judge me, yeah, but I can't lie. I tend to put, like, chips in ice cream sometimes still, like in McFlurries and that. I knew it. See what I mean? Hey, listen, just try it. You're going to have to do it, yeah?
Is, like, I feel like that's quite common. I've not tried it before myself, but a lot of people do that, though.
It's all right. I used to think the same. Once I actually tried it, I couldn't turn back. So.
Is it because it's like the sweet and salty together?
I don't know. It's just nice. I don't know what it is.
Okay, we're going to have to try it one day. We'll do a taste test. Okay, guilty pleasure.
Anime.
Yeah. Why is that a guilty pleasure, though?
I don't know. I just feel like when I tell people I watch anime, they just expect me not to watch anime, but they don't know, like.
Okay, what's your favourite anime?
Of all time? I'm going to have to say Naruto, you know. Everyone's saying, like, One Piece is better, but nah, Naruto just hit me different from day one.
I'm not going to lie, I don't know who that is. I've heard the name. Okay. Favourite childhood movie?
Home Alone.
Home Alone?
Home Alone. It's got to be Home Alone.
Do you rewatch it every year?
Yeah, every Christmas it comes on. Like,
you know what I mean? Marathons and everything.
It's just traditional. Like, you have to be in the living room Christmas time. Even though I don't even celebrate Christmas, you just have to be in the living room to watch Home Alone.
Exactly. Okay. Red flags in the industry.
Red flags. Cap rap. Cap rap.
Okay. What is your go-to takeaway?
Imran's. It's got to be him. No, sorry. No, sorry. Not Imran's. It's got to be Kaiba.
Yeah?
Yeah, Kaiba. It's in Sheffield.
What's your order?
I just go with sometimes I ain't got time. I just go for the meal one. Just to get the chicken.
That's
you know what I mean?
You don't mess about. I just
Quick
want a
little
meal
scrum
one.
and just get going. You know what I mean? Never do me wrong.
Got music to make. Okay, biggest ick.
Biggest ick.
When a girl doesn't tie her lenga properly.
Yeah. Nah, biggest ick. I don't know. It's just got to be a high-pitched voice. Sorry to any people with a high-pitched voice. Yeah, I just can't stand it. I don't know why. It's just the frequencies don't really register in my brain like that. You know what I mean? It just messes you up.
It just messes with his vibe.
It mashes you up. Differently.
All right, favourite actress?
Favourite actress? It's got to be Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, all these new actors I'm seeing, they can't top her, man.
Cameron
Diaz. I don't know why. She's had a special place in my heart since I was like 5, you know what I mean?
Wow.
I can't let her go.
First crush? Was that her?
Cameron Diaz, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now it's time for this or that. So, Shah Rukh Khan or Salman Khan?
Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah, I mean, come on. King Khan, we love a bit of Shah Rukh Khan.
God.
Okay, so since he's your fave, name 3 of his movies.
Pathaan, that new thing.
Did you watch it?
Not really. I need to get around to watching it, but yeah. Obviously, Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham.
Yeah.
What's the other one called? The one with it.
You tell me. You're meant to be telling me.
Is
Kuch Kuch Hota Hai.
It is in that, innit?
Yeah.
Kuch Kuch Hota, yeah.
Yeah. That's my fave. Okay, Aishwarya Rai or Kareena Kapoor?
Kareena Kapoor.
Why is that? Aishwarya Rai was literally like Miss Universe.
I know, but Kareena Kapoor's Kareena Kapoor, man. What can I say? Like.
Okay, she's hitting a bit different.
Yeah.
Okay, dal or takeout?
Dal.
Really?
Can't lie.
Yellow or brown?
Oh, yellow. No, I don't mess with the brown meat.
You prefer dal over takeout. So your parents could be like, we're going to get Imran's today.
Nah, I want a dal meat. Yeah,
really?
I'll go with that.
With roti or rice?
I mean, I've always had it with rice, but recently I've been having it with roti, just like that, just boom.
Oh my God, I never seen for a dal kind of guy, you know. All right, lenga or sari?
It's Lenga. It's gotta be. It has to be.
Why did we ask? What would be your perfect date?
You know what? I don't even know. Just
Would you do an activity? Would you take her for dinner?
Yeah, come to the studio.
Oh wow!
Come to the studio.
Come watch me work.
No, I'm messing. No, I'm messing. Yeah, I just like my dinner dates. Keep it simple. I'm a simple guy. Yeah.
Would you take her to Imran's?
You know what?
More fancy.
Yeah, I mean, I'd only take a Wi-Fi level to Imran, so yeah.
Okay,
like super special girl, yeah, she's going there.
Okay. What is the last DM you received?
It was from you, saying Omar, saying jump out. That's it.
And I was hoping for something saucy.
Nah, if you want to be specific, that's it.
All right, what is the worst chat up line you've ever used?
Oh no.
Come on, this is a safe space.
You know what? I'm not even a child blind kind of guy. Like,
All right, so how do you move to a girl?
I'm just up front with it. I'll just be like, yo, get me, just get to talking. So, yo.
That's all it takes these days.
Yeah.
Girls don't ask for much, do they? Yo. Okay, most famous name in your phone book?
Naughty boy.
Naughty boy. Love that. Okay, that is the end of my quick fire and this or that. I think you did really well. Now, Sliime, before we go, is there any last message you want to give to the viewers? Tell them what's coming up next for you.
Yeah, I just can't wait to show you what's next, man. Like, this Lenga, you know, I'm grateful for the support, but it's nothing. What we got next is, you know, you're going to be blown away. I can't wait to show you. So yeah, it's going to be sick. We
are so excited. Now, before we let you go, I want you to pick one more track for the viewers.
One more track? Ooh. There's that one that's been going around on TikTok, the Dr. Zeus one.
The one with Jazzy B?
The one with the transition where it's a guy like this, and it's like my dad's blood pressure.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I don't know what it's called.